Welcome everybody, NFT IQ here. Today we're going to be discussing not only Coolman's universe, but my thought process when I am trying to determine whether I want to mint a project on short notice. So I received a notification from TokenSpy, which is an application that will help you find projects early while they're minting or when there's a lot of sales volume. And I received a notification on a project I'd never heard of called Coolman's Universe. And so I'm trying to decide, do I want to mint this later today or not? There's currently about 6 hours, 5.5 hours now before the public sale. The pre-sale has been going on for, I don't know, maybe 12 hours or 18 hours, roughly 1 day before now. So this is a completely cold evaluation. I did look before making the video so I can run through everything quickly, but this is essentially my first impression of an NFT. Now, if Coolman's is long gone by now and this mint is no longer relevant, I think you still should watch this video because I'm going to go through my thought process on a quick evaluation when I don't have a lot of context and time to do a lot of research about an NFT. So that being said, you could also get on Coolman's on short notice, just like I am, if you have the notifications turned on. If you have not just the subscription, but also the bell notifications, then you could potentially be getting in on a really good mint early just because you're subscribed to my channel. So don't forget to do that. And with that, I will move into the analysis on this NFT. Coolman's is a project, as I mentioned, that I received a notification from TokenSpy, and they're currently minting in their pre-sale. So first thing I want to know is who's minting this, how fast, is it selling out during the pre-sale? Very important question. And so I can go to the OpenSea collection. There's a direct link from the TokenSpy page, which is really nice. And I can see the current number of items in the collection is 6.1K. And then from their Twitter, which again, there was a link right there on TokenSpy. From their Twitter, they've pinned a tweet with the information I'm looking for in terms of how many NFTs are currently available on their marketplace or for minting in the pre-sale. And that is 8,000 NFTs total because there were 2,000 or 4,000 spots available for their whitelist, and each person or each wallet could mint 2 of them in total. So that creates 8,000 NFTs that were available during the pre-sale, which I also know started about about 18 hours ago, and that the public sale will be opening here, as I mentioned, about 5.5 hours. The floor price, the mint price is about 1 ETH. Let's just think of it as 1 ETH. And so what's the floor price on OpenSea? Very important question. 0.16. So that means that those who have minted who are already selling this one, they could potentially be making a 50% gain on this. So if you got on the whitelist, congratulations, you have the option to sell with a 50% gain, and that is a really cool opportunity. Most investments never have a return on investment that high. So everybody, don't be afraid. I want to mention that really quick. Don't be afraid to sell at those narrower margins. I know that it doesn't sound like a lot in the NFT world because everyone's looking for 2x, 3x, 5x. Honestly, this is not a bad place to sell if you're already holding these. So congratulations on that. That's a really good sign for the project. Also, this 300 Ethereum volume, very high for a collection with this just 24-hour or 18-hour trading history. Next question is the social media evaluation. And so I'm going back to the Twitter page. There are currently 12,000 followers, which is not very many in my opinion for an Ethereum collection. So I know projects are very hyped. If there's 30,000 followers or more, that is a very strong indication. And of course, there's a lot more things I could look at in Twitter, including who is following them. And if there are key players in the game following them, that can also be a very bullish sign. But this is a quick pass. I don't have a lot of time to do in-depth research, so I'm kind of scanning over the basics, making a quick decision here. Next thing, social media, Discord Problem: Discord is locked. I would normally just join the Discord and try and find out how many people are in there. What does the activity look like? Has there recently been FUD? Have they been hacked? Are there problems with minting that went down? Are people not seeing their items show up on OpenSea? All this kind of stuff happens very regularly, even to good projects, but it can have an impact on the success of the launch and the trading price in that first 48 hours afterwards. So that's something I would look at. I can't get in. So I would then, if I had more time, then I would go onto Discord. I'd go to alpha groups, free alpha groups that I'm already a member of, and I would speak to people who I already know and trust in those groups who are probably already in this Discord. I'll find a couple people who are already in there, ask for their opinion about it, get the exact numbers and evaluate. But I don't have time to do that right now because, like I said, this is just a couple hours before the mint. So that's another like research point that I could cut short. If I was really thinking about buying, I have enough time right now, but for the sake of brevity, we're not going to do that. And now we're going to go back to TokenSpy, and I want to show you the actual TokenSpy dashboard where the considerations that I'm making here inside of TokenSpy. So the thing that's the most unique and important inside of TokenSpy is this actions by group chart. This is the first thing I look at when I open a new dashboard inside of TokenSpy. And if you want to see the full analysis of TokenSpy, how to use it or what it does, then click my video above because I made a full analysis on TokenSpy and how to use this or what it does anyways. So next thing is who's been minting this. So I know from TokenSpy that there are blue chip holders who are minting this. So that means that there are some good investors who are purchasing into this project who also think it's a good investment. That is a very strong form of social proof. In particular, on this one, you can see it's a very small font. I apologize, but Cool Cat's NFT holders have minted 257 of these since the private sale started, and that is pretty bullish in my opinion. 100 or more total of all these wallets is good, but when you're seeing these higher numbers, that's very good. And so that is really the key piece of information I'm trying to get out of here. I can see the sales history in much more detail than I would at OpenSea. So I know that you can go into OpenSea and see like a really crappy chart. In fact, let me just show you how bad that chart is. If we go to activity and we look at you can only go to the last 7 days of granularity. Look, I get one data point about the average sale price. It means absolutely nothing right now. So inside of TokenSpy, I can see the sale price in detail hour by hour with like an hourly data point in here, and it's working very nicely, looking really strong. So let me give you my breakdown of what I'm thinking after all of this analysis. My perspective here is that because there are blue chip NFT holders who are minting and most likely holding these NFTs currently, even though the floor price is already up 50% over the minting price, because people are still holding this and we have these blue chip investors, this project has potential. And because I haven't looked into the founders, I haven't looked into the team, I haven't looked into a lot of the other details. If I was trying to hold, if I was looking for an NFT to buy and hold, I would have to do more research. I would need more time. In this last minute, trying to figure out what to do, I have to make a quick decision and I can't look into all of those details. So for me, because I only have this short notice, the only investment strategy I'm willing to gamble on right now would be a quick flip in less than 48 hours, most likely in under 6 hours. And so that leaves me with three options for my investment strategy. I can either try and mint during the public sale, or I could sweep the floor after the public sale ends, or I could choose not to invest. Those are my three choices right now. So let's go through those in detail and discuss why I may choose one of those versus the other ones. And starting with my decision not to mint. So why would I not mint this project? Number one reason, and again, this is not financial advice, and I'm not telling anyone else what they ought to do. I'm just going through my reasoning here. There's only these 12,000 followers on Twitter, and I have not been able to analyze what's going on Discord. So that creates a lot of, those two things create risk from my perspective. And so that is where I would put the brakes. So that's really the only reason, though. Everything else is looking pretty strong on this project for a quick flip opportunity. So option number 2 would be to sweep the floor after the public sale. Why would I want to sweep the floor after the public sale has finished? The number one reason I want to do that is because I'm waiting to evaluate the floor price in the first 30 minutes to 1 hour after the public sale is over. And the reason I want to do that is because I can still get in early, close to the minting price, if the price starts to rise quickly. It's going to be more than the mint, but if I can see the price trending upward and the NFT collection being, the floor being swept quickly, I can get in and still potentially catch it on the upswing. So that is the reason why I would want to wait until the public sale is finished and sweep the floor, because I'm reducing my risk of having a bad investment or a flat investment through the mint, because I'll see that even more social validation from other buyers and so on. So third option would be to mint these NFTs during the public sale, or at least try to. And so the reason I would want to mint is because if I were confident, then why would I want to pay more off the floor after the public sale, right? If I really think this is going to run up, I'm bullish on this project, might as well just mint it and hold on to it and get it the lowest price possible. And honestly, that is on the table for me at the moment. I think that I'm considering it. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Spoiler alert at the end of the video here. Don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but those are the options. And so there's more risk associated with minting, but there's a higher level of reward potentially than sweeping the floor after the project has finished the public sale. And so those are the options. Those are things I'm considering. I hope everyone found this video useful on this TokenSpy notification, quick analysis, decision-making process of mine. Everybody, hit the like button, subscribe button. Check out the video about TokenSpy that I made if you want to learn more about this very unique and practical tool for getting into NFTs early. And with that, I will see you in the next video.